Politics.
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 What is theocracy? Chances are you remember that the cracy stands for rule, like democracy means rule of the people. So now we're just left with what that theo means. No, this is not rule of the Theos or Theodores or what have you. Instead, theo here means relating to gods or deities. So theocracy is basically just some sort of government that has something to do with gods or religion. This may sound vague, but the term's been used for different things in the past. In essence, theocracies are governments that claim to have a god as the source of all authority. Since gods for most religions only make rare occurrences on earth to pass legislation, this generally means that there's some person or group of people who act on behalf of their deity. The kings of yore were a good example of this, at least when they became more absolute hereditary rulers. These top nobles often claimed that it was through God that they were given the throne, which seems to have been as good a justification as any. I'd hate to leave out governments that at least sort of managed to get by without a king. The Papal State and Knights Templar also justified most of their government through religion. Even modern-day Saudi Arabia and Iran are somewhat theocratic. I guess the only real way for a country to be non-theocratic is for the country to be secular and completely reject religion from government. This is easier said than done, since religion seems to have a fairly big role to play in our politics. Well, at least most of the West seems to manage. At least, well, for the most part. So, theocracy. Government when government justifies itself with religion. Simple.